Hi folks, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do mid-July readings for all zodiac signs. Now, like I always say, these are general readings. If they resonate with you, that's awesome. Hope they do. If they don't, maybe next time. And thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. Love you guys. You rock. And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all the info is in the box below. I do readings within a 24-hour period of contact. So whether you call me over the phone or shoot me an email, things are set up quickly and they're done quickly. If you like to learn tarot, I do have tarot card classes. There are 5 videos plus a bonus video. And my mystery healing boxes that are made to bring out the highest property of healing crystals and stones. And they're absolutely gorgeous. I do customize boxes, so if there's any particular colors that you wanted, color scheme or theme, let me know. All that aside now, this reading's going to be for Aries. Let's see what's shaking with you mid-July 2019. Ooh. Huh. Oh. All right. Aries, what are you playing around with here? Aries, if you know that an injustice is going on somewhere in your life, friendship, partnership, loveship, don't matter. See for how it really is and move on from it. So let's get into this. Bottom of the deck, Aries. There you are. You have the Emperor. Usually depicted as an Aries or a Taurus. This is an older guy, been there, done that, authoritative, father-like. He's about structure. He's about stability. He's about drawing a line in the sand, and that's where respect is earned and given. It could be, a little stubborn energy. But he's successful. He started, this empire built on, firm and good foundations. And either these are the properties that, you need to incorporate here. Stand your ground, stay firm, stay strong, and take authority over this situation here, Aries. I think so. So let's get into this. Aries, we're going to start off with the 3 of Swords. Now here's heartbreak, disappointment. Some people might say a third-party situation, but I don't see that here. And what's crossing the help or hinder, Aries, is that you have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or somebody who takes on these properties. Now, she's also known as the scorned woman. She's been there, done that, lived, loved, lost. Here to tell about it. Learn from her experiences. And she makes sure that she doesn't go through any heartbreak again. She's pretty well guarded. Her emotions are in the back seat. She's analytical. She'll communicate with you, but you better bring it real. You bring BS to her, she smells it a mile away, and it's an insult to her intelligence. Now, Aries. Either this is the energy that you're acquiring, because maybe you are disappointed or heartbroken, or it could be somebody you're dealing with, air-like energy. They say cutting words, whether they're true or not. In the upright, she's usually true. And this is like you taking back your power, Aries. Now, this in your foundation, I'll just show you. You have the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But this is about, illusions, addictions, obsessions, feeling bound and tied to a situation or a person that you don't think is ever going to end or change. Codependency. Gambling, chocolate, smoking, porn, sex, you name it. And it very well could be a toxic situation here, Aries. You're trying to take control of the situation. Maybe it's out of control. For some people, this might be just, a sex-based relationship. It's just lust. It's not love. And there is no building blocks. But I feel more so, Aries, that this is somebody that either hurt you or you them, and now they're cold. They don't want to feel that pain, and maybe they push it aside. The devil here, you know, this is like staying in that toxic mix, Aries. And staying in that toxic mix brings us to the crowning card. Aries, you have justice in reverse. Now, this could be a Libra, but in the upright, this is something that's rectified, justified, made fair, whether it's in the court system or karmically. Aries, this is an injustice. An injustice to you or the other person. If this is codependency where someone just stays in it and it's not about love, in a friendship, partnership, love ship, any one of those ships, Aries, that, either it's money, greed, you look good together. Take your pick here. Aries. I think you know exactly what this is. Because in your recent past, you have the King of Cups in reverse. Now, in the upright, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who takes on these properties. In the upright, they are sentimental. This is somebody who takes somebody else's emotions into consideration as well as their own. They're very intuitive. They can be sentimental. In the reverse, it could be somebody indulging in drinking. Their emotions are everywhere. Unstable. And maybe in the past, this is how you felt, Aries, about a certain dynamic here. Or them about you. They just emotionally came unraveled. And when I see this, Aries, it's like somebody, is wounded. And the other one just doesn't care. Emotions in the back seat. Whether it was done deliberately or not. But going into the future, Aries, you have the Three of Cups. This is about rejoicing, celebrating, going over, have a you day, me day, any day, drink day. It's about reuniting, rejoicing, celebrating. If this is something that you got away from, chances are, and we're in Mercury retrograde, things like the boomerang back, that maybe you are hanging out with some friends, or you're at a certain place, barbecue or bar, what have you. And you run into this person again. Now, if this injustice boomerangs back because of Mercury retrograde, to make something fair, to make something, just, you take back your power. You better now, Aries. You're not an emotional mess. And even if you are, you're playing it off great. Now, how somebody sees you in this situation, Aries, they see you as judgment. Now, this is about hearing the call. Get that out. Rising up from the ashes. A reconciliation, sure. A second go at something, could be. But a final judgment needs to be passed and made. Now, if somebody's looking at you like this, Aries, maybe they found you as judgmental. Or maybe they still think that, something can be reconciled. Something can be fixed. Or them you. This is a celebratory card, Aries. Maybe, you hang out or something like that, in a course of friends or whatever. And either you or them maybe think, well, maybe this get worked on. Aries, be careful of this energy. If an injustice was done to you before, be careful. You know, this very well could be a test to see if you did learn your lesson. Because in your environment, there you go. You've got the Seven of Swords, the Thief card. Now, yes, they steal material things. They can steal your hopes, your dreams, steal your heart. This is the frenemy, Aries. This is the person that will ghost you. Comes in, stirs up a bunch of BS, and then leaves like it was never them. You know, it very well could be, if it's not you, the energy you're dealing with, that somebody thinks they can just sneak right back in. Stir up a bunch more BS here, Aries. And it's up to you, Aries. If you think you can rectify the situation, props to you. But if you know something's still wrong here, the dynamic is the same. The person hasn't changed. And you're still struggling with this. I'd be looking at them like that too. No doubt. Because if you're trying to stand your ground and bring structure and stability, in your life, you don't need anyone crumbling it down. You've come too far, Aries. In your hopes and in your fears, you have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is defensive energy. This person feels like they're on higher ground. They can back up everything they say. Can the other six. And Aries, I do believe that this is a hope. This is a hope that, you will stay strong. And if this person comes sneaking around, you will have the strength. You will have the guts to stand your ground. Make that final judgment call so a cycle can end, Aries. You get to have your say, maybe before you didn't. Because if you were very emotional before and you're clearing out that energy, now's the time to stand your ground. Say what you have to say if you couldn't say before. And a lot of times, Aries, this is, what retrograde does. It gives you a finale. If something was left unsaid, undone. Aries, I think that you will take control of the situation. I think you will see everything that you try to get away from them. I think your eyes are clear now. You've seen the injustice done to you. You're going to make sure it doesn't happen to you again. Because your outcome card, Aries, is the Chariot. Booyah. This is moving forward with victory and success. You only get the victory and success when the two sphinxes work together. Head, heart, hope, fear, subconscious, conscious. You get those things on the same page. You go anywhere, Aries. Anywhere. Confident. And ready to take on the world. And I think when you see this for how it really is, maybe you have to. That way you can let it go. Because nobody wants somebody around them they can't trust. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel, and I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.